almost there to start our lesson, So all what you need is your guitar. Grab any guitar you have, possibly in tune, but any guitar is fine. You would just need a capo. I guess you all know what a capo is. It's this thing that I have here on the first fret. It's just to pretend that the guitar neck starts from here. So all the chord names, I would say, they will be exactly like if we don't have any capo. So if I say A, this is what I mean. Obviously it sounds like a B flat as a real pitch, but we would just call them with a name like if we didn't have any capo here, like in open strings, right? And then you will need a pick, any kind of pick, maybe a medium one, should be nice, for a bit of soft strumming, like this. High Swedish. Yeah, we will go through some bar chords as well. I will show you how to play with and without the capo. This is mainly a beginner guitar lesson, so we will go through more open chords like this E major that I'm playing right now with a capo. Then I would tell you how to play quickly also if you want to play without the capo. But the chords are a bit more difficult, so you can just grab a capo and have fun like this. Let me know, guys, if you are playing with me. If you grab your guitar, if you all have a capo. Go through this strumming, then our pages as well. We'll play finger picking like this. Yes, Sadish, you're right, that would be an F major. So if I play an E major with a capo 1, it sounds like an F. Hi Andrew, yeah sure, leave your comments below, your questions, because at the end of this song, after this lesson, I will reply to all your questions. So if you have any specific questions about the blues or anything else, just let me know. Okay guys, lots of people live between Facebook and Instagram. So I think we're ready to start then. Okay. So basically for this song we only need a few chords. We need 4 chords. They are easy chords for everybody. So let's start with the first one. The first chord that I'm playing is this. I'm playing only with these 2 fingers. This is called high Faisen. This is called A sus. A sus 2 is basically a chord that you do only with these 2 fingers. So on my left hand, I'm right-handed obviously, on my left hand on the neck, I'm playing with the middle finger and the ring finger, so fingers 2 and 3, on the 2nd fret of the G and the D string. Okay, like this. That's all what I'm doing. I say 2nd fret, just because we pretend that we don't have any capo. So we call this one 1st fret, this one 2nd fret. These are A sus 2. So Sadish, no, this wouldn't be an F minor. This would be an F minor. If I play an E minor, it becomes F minor. The A sus 2 is actually a B flat sus 2 if you're playing without the capo. But don't worry about that. Just play these positions with me, and then we will go through the same positions without the capo quickly, just to see how these chords are called. So I'm just 1 string below compared to what you were expecting. Sujal is asking why I have headphones. Because I'm using a microphone so that I can hear better what I'm playing. It's just to hear everything, right? To check if the volumes are right. Okay, no worries. I'm glad that you follow what chords we are playing. Okay, cool. So this one is the first chord, A sus. It's a very easy chord. Only 2 fingers, central 2 strings, 2nd fret, and you're done. And I'm just strumming it like this. Now this chord that we call A sus 2 as the root note on the A string here. So ideally you should mute with the thumb on the left hand the E string here, because when you strum, you don't want to hear this E string. So try just to do this rather than this. This will have another note on the bass that we are not that we don't like. This one, like this. This is our first chord. We will go through the strumming pattern in a bit. Let's see the 4 chords that we need first. So this one is the first, A sus. The second chord is A sus over F sharp. So the name sounds a bit difficult. It's actually very easy because you're not moving these 2 fingers at all. You would just use your thumb here on the 2nd fret of the E string. So this time I'm not muting the string with the thumb like we used to do before on the first chord. I'm actually playing it. So I'm playing the F sharp with my thumb, like this. Now this chord can be called in 2 different ways. You can call it A sus over F sharp, just to say it's the same chord we were playing before with a different note on the bass, which is F sharp. Or you can call it F sharp minor 11. Now this is just the same thing, it doesn't really change anything. Alright, so these are the first 2 chords. You play A sus first, and then with the thumb you play this note, the 2nd fret here, 2nd fret of the E string, and it becomes F sharp minor 11 or A sus over F sharp. I'm sure that you all have seen slash chords before, where you have on the left the chord that you're playing, on the right just a note on the bass. Alright? Hello to somebody just joining from Italy. So we were saying these are the first 2 chords, the A sus 2, and then the F sharp minor 11 or A sus over F sharp. The 3rd chord that I'm going to play is just an E major. I guess this is a chord that everybody knows. As you can see here, I'm just lifting my thumb, because I'm not playing anything with the thumb anymore, and I'm not muting anything as well. So this is my E, right? Cool, so let's play the first 3 chords in time, so I can count them like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, the 4th chord, the last one that we need. It's a very easy chord. It's a D sus 2. This chord that I'm playing here. Now this one, it's exactly like playing a regular D major. This is a D major. I'm just lifting the bottom finger, so that I'm playing the open high string here, this one. So it doesn't sound like a D major, but it's like a D sus. Alright, so I'm playing the open I here. So there is a friend on Instagram, Fabio, who's saying that there is an annoying noise. Might be something from a fan on the laptop. Just let me know, guys, if you can hear it as well on Facebook, or if it's just on Instagram. It might be only on Instagram, because the laptop is closer to my iPhone. I hope you can still follow my the sound of my guitar anyway. Let me know, guys. So the 4 chords that we are playing, again, to recap, are A sus 2, which is this one, with the A on the bass. Then we have an F sharp minor 11 or A sharp over A sus over F sharp, which is this one. Then regular E major. And then we have D sus 2. D sus 2 because I'm playing the 2nd degree, the high E string at the bottom here, which is the top note of this chord. When I play the last chord, the D sus 2, I'm actually using a lot the thumb, because this chord is called D, which means D will be the root note, so I want this one to be the lowest sound of this chord. To make this happen, what I have to do is just mute 2 strings this time with the thumb. So if you can, when you grab your neck, just mute 2 strings on top with the thumb, the E string and the A string, so that you can just play like this, right? And it sounds definitely better than doing this. You know, see many people sometimes playing the chord, this chord like this, but this has 2 notes on the bass which are not right. If you can't, for now you can start like this and just be careful on the right hand to strum only the bottom strings, right? But if you can strum everything and just mute the top 2 strings with the thumb, like this. So now I can go through the 4 chords in time. This will be this will be the chords for the verse, or the A section, the first section that you find in the song. Intro and verse have the same chords. So the first chord again, A sus2, then I play the same chord with the thumb on top, 2nd fret, right? Then I play E major, and then I'm gonna play D sus2. Thanks Faisal for the feedback. Apparently it sounds clear on Facebook, it's just on Instagram that there might be a bit of noise at the moment. Okay, so counting the chords, it's 1 4/4 bar each. So I can count 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, this is what we need to play this song, only these 4 chords. We will play them in 2 different sections, the verse section and the chorus section. They have a different order, a different length. We will go through that in a minute. So what we are playing in the verse is basically 4 bars like we just did. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Then the second time that we play them, I start from the same 3 chords. So I still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I have to play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So why did I count until 6? Because I have a 6/4 bar. So basically a 6/4 bar is like a 4/4 bar plus an extra couple of beats. So I can just say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then I will go to the chorus. Let's repeat this again. We have 8 bars in the A section. You can call it A section, you can call it verse, it's exactly the same. It's up to you. So it just sounds like this. A sus, 1, 2, 3, 4. F sharp minor 11, 2, 3, 4. E, 2, 3, 4. D sus2, 2, 3, 4. A sus, 2, 3, 4. A sus over F sharp, 2, 3, 4. E, 2, 3, 4. E, 2, A sus, 4, 5, 6. Okay, this is how it works. We will go through the actual strumming and everything in a few minutes. We just want first the chord changes. So we want to work a bit on the muscle memory on the left hand first. So when you go from A sus to F sharp minor 11 or A sus over F sharp, you just need to add your thumb here, 2nd fret of the E string, and you're done. This is the chord you want. Then from here, you just go to an E major. So what do the fingers do? They just go 1 string up, and then you add your first finger on the 1st fret, like this. That's it. This is your E major. From here, it's really important when you go to D sus2, the last chord, that you actually slide the 1st finger, like this, so that you get, so that you get the D sus2 like this. So what you do from E, you just take the 1st finger, you slide to the 2nd fret. So you don't really lift the finger, right? You don't do this. You just slide on the 2nd fret to the 2nd fret. And then with the 3rd finger, you play this one. And you're done. Hello guys on Instagram. Thanks for joining us. Alright. So guys, we are live on Facebook and Instagram, so you can choose where you want to follow us. Yeah. So, going again through the chord changes. A sus, only 2 fingers. We need the thumb on top for the 2nd chord. From here, fingers go up and 1st finger here, and we are on the E major. From here, slide with the 1st finger, 3rd finger at the bottom, thumb on top just to mute a couple of strings, and you're playing a D sus2. Are the chords clear for you guys? I saw some comments before, so just let me know if they work for everybody. If any of you have any questions, just type in comment and I will read them. Then in the second part, still of the verse, you just play the same chords in this way. A sus once more, then thumb for the F sharp on the bass, E once more, but the fourth bar, the second time that you play it, you don't go to D sus2. You don't go here the second time. You just stay on the E for 2 more beats, then you play an A sus, you stop the sound, and you just count the other beats in the bar. So you just play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I count 4, 5, and 6 without playing anything. It's just rest, pause. Okay, when I do the A sus on 3, so this is the third beat of the last bar, I just do a very quick sound and I stop it with my right hand. So what I'm doing is A, and I stop it. This is called staccato. When the sound of a note or a chord, it's very, very short, it's called staccato. So you can play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Next one, you will start the chorus. So again, one last time going through the verse. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3. Last chord. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is the verse. All right. We will play it again later with the strumming pattern. Hello to Marul from Malaysia. Hello to Williams, Sandy4, all the other guys joining us on Instagram and here on Facebook as well. I don't see many names here on Facebook. I can only see them on Instagram. So if you guys want, just drop a line to say hello so I can read your name. And let me know where you are watching from. Okay, so we have the chords for the verse. We now want to go through the strumming pattern. Now, the song is actually on the recording a mix of strumming pattern and arpeggios as well, where you play single strings. We will just try to play now a strumming pattern for beginners that can go through the whole song so that you can nicely play the whole song together. And it's pretty much this. Okay, hello to Jire. Where are you from, man? So, the strumming pattern that we are going to play on the right hand, it's played in 16ths. Many of you maybe already know what that means. So playing in 16ths means that every beat I count, I will do 4 movements. Down, up, down, up. This is a strumming pattern in 16ths. So I can count 1 E and up, 2 E and up, 3 E and up, 4 E and up. Okay, so in one bar I have 4 beats. In each beat I have 4 movements down, up with the right hand. Okay, they are usually counted 1 E and up, 2 E and up, 3 E and up, 4 E and up. The only secret is never stopping the right hand. Okay, this movement that I'm doing, as you can see, comes from the wrist. So it's not a forearm movement. I'm not doing this. Hi, David. I'm not doing this. I'm doing a rotation with the wrist. I'm very loose on the wrist. That's what you want to do. Just being loose, have a nice and soft sound like this. You see, I never stop this. It doesn't matter if I'm actually hitting the strings or not. I'm never stopping it. Hello to Gukosmas, I guess. Okay, so this is what I'm doing on the right hand. Every time, be very loose on the right hand, be very soft. Okay, now let's go through the actual strokes that we are going to play. In the first beat, I only play the first stroke. When I say 1 E and up, so you see that I do 4 movements in the first beat, but I only hit the strings once at the beginning. 1 E and up. Okay, that's what I'm doing. 1 E and up. Hi to Sedikia. In the second beat, after this one, I'm just gonna do the first and the last stroke. So it would be a down stroke and an up stroke. So it sounds like 2, E, and A. I don't do down, up. Between the down stroke and the up stroke, I have two movements, up, down, without hitting the strings. So all together would be 1, E, and A, 2, E, and A. Alright, that's what I'm doing. So 1, E, and A, 2, E, and A. First beat, downstroke, and then 3 movements without hitting the strings. Second beat, first downstroke, and 4th upstroke. So I have 2 empty movements in the beat, up, down, between them. So slowly, the first 2 beats all together is 1, E, and A, 2, E, and A. On the third beat, we have something slightly trickier, because we don't play the first 16. So we go down saying 3 without hitting the strings, and we play up, down. So the second and the third 16th, then we go up without hitting the strings on the 4th, 16th, third beat. So it sounds difficult, but it's actually very easy. It's just 3, E, and A. So again, 3, E, and A. Okay, this is the third beat. I go down without hitting the strings, then I play up, down, and again up without hitting the strings. So all together, the first 3 beats sound like 1, E, and A, 2, E, and A, 3, E, and A. Okay, hello to Mohamed and Pato on Instagram. Faizan was asking me about the strings I'm using now. I'm using some Force for Bronze strings by Elixir. The gauge is 012, yeah, 012. Yeah, really nice strings. Yeah, so, hi Pato. So what we are playing so far, the first 3 beats of this strumming pattern, try with me, very slowly, is 1, E, and A, 2, E, and A, 3, E, and A. Alright, then on the 4th beat, rather than playing the 4 strokes, down, up, we just skip the first one. So we play 4 without hitting the strings, and then E, and A. So on the 4th beat, the final one, the last one, I just go down without hitting the strings, and then I do up, down, up. Okay, so I do 3 strokes. Putting it all together, the full bar sounds like 1, E, and A, 2, E, and A, 3, E, and A, 4, E, and A. Okay, is that clear for everybody? Does anybody have any questions about the strumming pattern, about the rhythm in general? This is the way we play. 1, E, and A, 2, E, and A, 3, E, and A, 4, E, and A. Okay, my suggestion is to be very soft. Play the strings very soft. You don't have to strum all the strings every time. You can just play a few strings whenever you want, especially at the bottom. It sounds better. You don't go through too difficult bass on the left hand. Okay, thank you for the feedback on Instagram. I'm glad that it sounds clear and all the chords and the strumming are fine so far. Okay, so if now I play the whole verse, I will have the last bar, the 8th, that as we said before is slightly different. So rather than going again to the D sus, I would just play again E and A sus until the staccato where I stop the sound. So what I want to do in this last bar, I want to play the E chord like 1 and 2 and 3, and I play the A sus only on 3. When I stop the sound for the staccato, I wait on 4, 5 and 6. Just to refresh this for who wasn't with us before, we said that the 8th bar, it's a 6-4 bar. 6-4 means after the first 4 beats, you have 2 extra beats that we count 5 and 6. You don't play anything. It's just pause. It's just rest. Okay. Hi, David. Thanks for your feedback. I'm glad you're liking it. So we can play all through the verse, and it sounds like 1 E and A, 2 E and A, 3 E and 4 E and A. Same. E sus2. I start again, A sus, then F sharp on the bass once more, then E, and now rather than going to D sus, I play 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that's what we are doing. So in the last bar, I just play 4 downstrokes on the E before I play the final downstroke on the A sus. So when I count it, it sounds like 1 and 2 and 3. Okay, 1 and 2 and 3. Stop the sound, then count 4, 5, 6. Hello guys on Instagram, thank you all for your feedback. Thank you Rafe on Facebook as well. Okay, so this is the whole verse. Okay, 8 bars, the last one is a 6/4 bar. We went through the chords, we went to the strumming pattern. There is only one more thing to say. When I play the strumming pattern on the second chord, which is the A sus with the F sharp on the bass with the thumb, the only thing I do, the first downstroke of the whole strumming, I don't play all the strings. It's just, obviously, it's up to you, but I don't play it all. I only play the F sharp so that you can emphasize that sound and you can actually recognize that there is a change between the first chord and the second one. So first one has an A on the bass, then F sharp on the bass, then D. Right, this is how it works. Even if you just play the bass notes, you can just recognize the song. Right? Okay. Now, it's time to go to the second part of the song. Second and last part of the song is the chorus, or B section, as you wish. Now, the chorus, after the 6/4 bar at the end of the verse, starts with a D sus2. So again, we need the D sus2, and this time we are going to play the D sus2 for 2 bars. So we count it like 1 E and A, 2 E and A, 3 E and 4 E and A, 1 E and A, 2 E and A, 3 E and A, 4 E and A. Alright. Hi Pratik, we are practicing Purple Rain by Prince. Beginner version of Purple Rain by Prince with capo 1. Okay, so we are now learning the chorus. If you want to join us, just grab your guitar, cap on the first fret, and you can learn the chorus with us, and then we will recap the verse as well, and we will play through everything. So, the first chord we said in the chorus is D sus for 2 bars. The second chord is an A sus, just regular A sus, and it lasts only 1 bar. So you count it 1 E and A, 2 E and A, 3 E and A, 4 E and A. Fourth bar, you stay here with these 2 fingers. You just add your thumb once more. We are gonna play the same A sus2 but with the F sharp on the bass. This is also called F sharp minor 11, and it's still for 1 bar only, and it's 1 E and A, 2 and A, 3 E and A, 4 E and A. Okay, so we can just play now the first 4 bars, and they sound like this: 1 E and A, 2 E and A, 3 E and A, 4, and I stay on the D sus2. Yeah. Then A sus2. Then F sharp on the bass. Hi Joe. Right. These are the first 4 bars of the chorus. Then I go to E and I play a very long E. The E lasts now 3 bars and a half. What does it mean? I play 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, and 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6. So the ending of the chorus is exactly like the ending of the verse. Nothing changes. It's exactly the same. I just play 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6. Same timing, same strokes, same chords as well. So I'm playing the E and then I'm going to the A sus2 for a quick stroke staccato. So if you want, you can play it a bit louder, like with an accent, but you need to stop the sound as soon as possible with your right hand. Okay, so if I go through the second part of the chorus only, again, I have 3 bars and then the final one. The 3 bars are with the E, the final one is half E, then 1 stroke on A sus2. Let's count the bars only now. So we have 1, second bar, third bar, and now the last one, 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6. That's how it works, the second half of the chorus, so pretty easy. As you saw, the strumming pattern doesn't change, so I keep playing the same thing on the right hand. Alright, now, if I put all together, I can go through the whole chorus. The chorus starts with 2 bars of D sus, 1 bar A sus, 1 bar A sus with the F sharp on the bass, 3 bars E, last bar F E, 1 stroke on the A sus. Alright, let me go through the B section, through the whole chorus of Purple Rain. So, D sus2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Alright guys, we don't have any other section to learn. We went through the verse, we went through the chorus, you just play verse chorus pretty much 3 times, and then you go for the, it's just a fade out till the end, it's a very long fade out. So you only have these 2 sections 3 times. That's the whole song. Now we will play that all together, again repeating the strumming, repeating the chords, but this is pretty much the whole song. Okay, now just to recap what we were saying at the beginning of this lesson, we are in capo 1. So the key of this song is A major or F sharp minor, but it sounds like a B flat major because we are in capo 1. Okay, so if you want to improvise a solo, for instance, you need to follow the scales, like for instance a pentatonic scale in B flat major, which is the same of saying G minor. So for instance, you can go in this area of the neck and just play, I don't know, here you have the shape 4 of the pentatonic scale in G minor or B flat major, and you can improvise, you know. There is this famous part from the solo in the recording, which is all played here. You can have a lot of fun just with one scale. It's pretty much the pentatonic, or if you want you can just add the 9 from the major scale or relative minor scale. The key, again, once more, the key is B flat major or G minor. We say A major only because we are capo 1. Okay, so that's really important to have fun and improvise the solo. Then if you want to play something different from the strumming pattern, please feel free to change the strumming pattern, to leave your pick anywhere else and just use your fingers if you want. So you can play any kind of arrangement. Like this one, for instance, it's just playing a few strings and just doing a percussion on 2 and 4. 2 and 4. It's just some nice acoustic arrangement, especially if you are singing at the same time, or if you're playing with somebody who's singing. Okay, you can have even more dynamics with the fingers. Or if you want to play an arpeggio, you can just follow pretty much the same timing of the strumming. Like this. It's up to you what strings to play. I would just suggest you to play with the thumb always the root note, or the note on the bass if you have an inversion like the second chord. So that means that you start the first chord on the A, then you start the second chord on the F sharp, third chord on E, fourth chord on the D. So all together is. Okay, so now it's time to recap our song. So we are learning Purple Rain by Prince. We went through verse and chorus. Let's play now verse and chorus together. I will name the chords that we are playing. I will count the beats only, so I'm not counting the strumming pattern anymore. Just to recap, the strumming pattern is 1 E and A, 2 E and A, 3 E and A, 4 E and A. Okay, let's go through the whole song. So, 1, this is A sus, 2, F sharp on the bass, E, D sus 2, A sus 2, F sharp on the bass, E, then the last and longer bar, 1 and 2 and A sus 2, 4, 5, 6, chorus, D sus 2, another bar, 1, 2, 3, 4, A sus 2, 2, 3, 4, F sharp on the bass, 2, 3, 4, and E, 2, 3, 4, second bar of E, 2, 3, 4, third bar, 2, 3, 4, last one, 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, and you start again. Okay, so it's just this A and B section, so verse and chorus 3 times. These are the chords, that's the strumming pattern. You've got pretty much everything. So guys, if you want to watch again this live lesson, we will have an HD recording of this available on our website. So please visit our website, www.yourguitaracademy.com. You will find all the recordings in HD of these lessons there. So you can pause it, just watch my chords, follow my strumming pattern, just practice with me. If you have any questions, you can be in touch with us. If now you have any questions before we end this broadcast, you can just type any questions on Instagram. I see some people joining us now on Instagram, on Facebook, wherever. You just type a comment, I will read it and will reply. I'm happy to answer any questions you have. So this is pretty much the whole song. Okay, so this is Purple Rain by Prince. It's played in an acoustic easy version, capo 1. If you want to play no capo 1, because somebody asked me that at the beginning. So what chords are you actually playing? I will just go very quickly through this, because this is not the topic of this lesson. If you want, we can do another lesson on that. Actually, if you have any suggestions, any feedback, any requests for the next live streaming lessons, type something here and I will read it. This will be a weekly appointment, so I will see you again in a week time, 4 p.m. UK time next Monday. So if you have any requests, just type in and I will be happy to teach you any other song or technique you want to see. So if we play the same song, no capo, so just standard tuning, I'm going to play something slightly more difficult. You see that I'm doing more movements on my left hand. And more important, this chord. So what chords I'm playing? I'm basically playing the same chord, just without the capo. So the chord that was an A sus now becomes a B flat sus2, which is this one, and I'm playing an open D here. The open D is the third degree of the chord, so I'm basically playing an inversion. It's a B sus2 over D. That's the chord that it's actually in the recording. Then you play the same one with the G on the bass. So this is just B flat sus2 with a G on the bass. The same of what we were doing before with the A sus and the F sharp on the bass when we were capo 1. So now I went from this one, which is B flat sus2 over D, then B flat sus2 over G. Then I play an F major. Like someone said at the beginning of this live streaming, that's an F major. You can just play a normal bar chord. You see, this is bar on the first fret and then E shape with these 3 fingers. This is a bar chord coming from the E family of chords. The last one is tricky because rather than playing a D sus2, I'm now playing an E flat major. So E flat is the 6th fret of the A string. I'm playing a bar here without playing the E string and muting it with the top part of the first finger. And rather than playing a major chord, this would be a D flat major, I'm playing the same chord plus an extension, the 9th. So this is an F on the 10th fret of the G string. So this is basically an E flat at the 9, because I'm adding the 9th degree to this chord and it sounds beautiful. So I have, this is my first chord, this is my second chord, right? Then I have an F major. Then I go to the 6th fret here and I just play this one. Not very easy to play. It just requires a bit of stretching. These are the 4 chords. If I play the song with no capo 1. Okay, so again, we just learned the song in an easy version with capo 1. I think it's easier for everybody to follow. The chords are A sus, then F sharp on the bass, then E, and D sus2. For the guys on Instagram, next time we will have a better audio even on Instagram. It's the first time that we stream at the same time on Facebook and Instagram. On Facebook, the guys with us, there were approximately 30 people with us before. They said the quality was good, so we will have the same quality on Instagram as well next week. Guys, if you enjoy this kind of content, if you like this live streaming, just type any comment and send us messages, requests about songs, topics that you want to see in these lessons. I'll be here in a week time. If you want to support us, we also have a Patreon page. You can just go on patreon.com and find Your Guitar Academy if you want to support us, enjoying some exclusive contents. You can find everything there. So yeah, if you don't have any other questions, I think that's it for today. And thank you so much for watching this live streaming lesson, and I will see you in a week time, 4 p.m. UK time, GMT, next Monday. Alright? See you guys. Thank you for watching. Bye.